whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces. Have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Hello everybody, and welcome to Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut. New year, new us, and what a better way to start out the new year than by playing a beautiful indie game. Yeah, let's get right into it. We gotta slay the princess to save the world. I'm still a little sick, so Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. So what a better way to start off than with a game with...
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, what a beautiful... I was gonna say, what a beautiful way... what beautiful game to play them while you're sick than a game with beautiful voice acting.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, then we have to slay her. I don't think we have another choice. Oh, explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Explore. Have you considered that maybe the only reason that the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Explore. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Let's see. Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Let's see. I think this one's pretty good. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Jeez, just roast me, bro.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
I haven't seen any proof of that, though, narrator.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
I mean, I'm paid to do a job, might as well get that job done, right? Let's see, the end of the world, what are you talking about? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget this. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Dang, just roast the princess, why don't you? Let's see. Oh, okay. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes. But you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh, well, that's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. Oh, okay, thank you. Let's explore the other options. The end of the world, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay. Let's see, but how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Interesting. I don't believe you, Do you have any evidence to back this up?
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules.
It very much sounds like you do make the rules. It sounds like you're forcing me to do this.
I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Why? Why am I the only one?
Like I said, I don't make the rules. No matter how much I wish I did.
You're sure acting like you make the rules, buddy. Let's see, have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
I mean, if the world's a rotten place, then probably we should be better off ending it,
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those. right?
Probably not. Let's see, can you tell me what my prize is for doing this job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Oh, my wildest imagination, eh? Let's see, look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to meet her face to face. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Silently turn around and leave. Let's forget. Let's explore our last option.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Why? Why do I have to? Oh, okay. I'll do this one. Look, I'll go and talk to her.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Nah, we're fine.
So
we're
sure,
fine.
Go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
How are you even talking to me? You're a disembodied voice in my head. I think I'm crazy.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, we got a new voice in our head. Another one for the collection, the voice of the hero. See, I like this guy. He sounds pretty noble.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
He's literally called the voice of the hero. I think he knows what he's talking about. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
What a beautiful cabin. I love what she's done with the place, really.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Wouldn't it be better if you had given me like a crossbow, so that way I don't even have to get close to her and I can just and then thunk, and then we get to go home. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Hey, you know what? At the end of the day, it's our job. It's what we're getting paid to do, so we gotta do this. Enter in the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Hey, come on. Oh, hey, look, our little mouse has a dagger in it. Let's not shame her, okay? This is for what she's got, this is a pretty nice place.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Uh-oh.
Who's there?
Oh, no.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
I agree. She does sound pretty scary.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I don't think it is. I think she's a monster, man. Let's see. Hi, just checking in on you. Hey. I think I'm here... Hey, I think I'm here to kill you?
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Why would I antagonize her?
Rachel, you gave away an element of surprise. Hero.
Thank you. That was all part of the plan, really. God, my tea is flavorless.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She seems pretty scary, honestly. She definitely scares me.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Hero, just look at her. She looks like she's literally about to kill us. She looks like she could kill us just by with those evil eyes of hers.
Focus on the task at hand.
I am focusing.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
No, why would I kid? Bitch. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Let's see, one away. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
I'm not gonna throw my only weapon on the ground for you to grab, lady.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked?
Shut up, Hero. You don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, narrator, tell him.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I don't care. Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands.
Oh, now you look so scared. Oh, now you're scared. Okay, buddy.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
I am not scared of you, lady.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Yeah.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Because we're cool.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Okay, and?
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
You're not scaring me, lady. You got a big chain around you.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay. We'll end this. We're doing it as the title says. We're gonna slay the princess. But what if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us?
You go into this expecting to die. You're going to die.
That's fair.
Hesitating?
Oh, fuck you.
Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Fuck you, lady. I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Fuck you. Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting.
Oh yeah. Feel threatened yet? By my beautiful gaze?
She squints back.
Oh god.
The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Yeah, we are. Squint at the princess even harder.
You squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Excuse me? No, squint even harder. Where's the... Oh, okay. Well, we were sent here to do that. Wait. So did she originally have both of her arms chained up? That's a little scary. Slay the princess!
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand.
Why am I have the monster
You've
hands.
already lost the battle.
Oh my god, how did I already lose?
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
Man, we're weak.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
No, we shouldn't have.
But she doesn't stop there. She hits you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Well, that sucks.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity.
F you, lady.
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Isn't she gonna be stuck here forever too, then?
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Well, that's not very nice.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs.
Jeez.
This is the end, isn't it?
Yeah, afraid so, hero.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Dang, we shouldn't have hesitated. Chapter 2, The Tower. Interesting.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So is this like a time loop kind of thing?
You're
Oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Let's see, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
a terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
That's very suspicious of you to say.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Oh, we still got the voice of the hero in our
I
head.
know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her.
Another one, the voice of the
She's just
broken.
going to kill us again.
True.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Also true. Let's see, this is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
I don't believe you. Let's see, let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all this really did happen already. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
I need a cough drop. Ugh, jeez.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
True, we did hesitate. We shouldn't have hesitated.
Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die.
Yeesh.
What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless.
This guy's a bit of a pessimist.
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this feat. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
So what? We did have consequences? She did destroy the world?
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Oh, different dimensions,
If
different
it's the
worlds.
latter, what do you think happened after you died?
She destroyed the world. I'd like to answer the question for 500. She destroyed the world.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I'm gonna go for that one.
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end.
I don't like him. I don't like his answer. I don't like
Just
his...
because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
True, we're not gonna hesitate this time. We're just gonna plunge it right into her heart. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
Let's see, she killed me last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
True. Alright, that's a pretty good choice. Let's see, all she did last time around was beat me to death. How can someone like that in the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
We are. We can do this.
We might as well just
Oh my God,
pledge
this guy.
ourselves to her and stop
This guy, yep.
anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
We're not listening to that
Can we
guy.
tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Exactly. I love you,
I'm
hero.
not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Jeez, you sound like me in real life, buddy.
You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Yeah, she'd just kill us. Let's see. Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
It sounds like it's already pretty complicated to me, narrator. Let's see. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is it falling onto me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
I'm special?
You're the only person capable
my God.
of doing this. Call
feel
it a
special.
prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
I feel so special. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Well, there's 3 voices inside of my head, so yeah, I'm pretty special if you ask me.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
True.
Who cares if you think we're special? As far as I can tell.
Oh, I right-clicked again. As far as I can tell, the only thing special about us is that we get to experience painfully dying all over again. Let's see. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
You're a liar. You're holding stuff for me, I know
The
you
less
are.
you know about her, the better.
Wrong. That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Okay. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before
Oh,
you
great.
go any further.
What?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna go in and kill her.
Lying? Cheating? Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that last time.
True.
She caught us off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us.
Yes, I like you, hero. We got
At
this.
least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him and not that whiner.
Not the wiener. Proceeding to the cabin.
That's what you want. I guess I don't have a say here.
Oh my god, shut up, brother. Shut up, broken. We have a job to do, and that job is to slay a princess.
The
Whoa,
interior
whoa.
of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest.
Oh no.
The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay, this is interesting. What is this mirror doing here?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we
Interesting.
feel so small?
Because everything's super huge, man. You see this?
We don't feel small. We are small.
Oh, great. Shut up, dude. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else
What?
in here.
The mirror's right there.
There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah, there's... Yeah, exactly. Shut up, narrator. What?
Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway. And I'm sure that if we looked in there, we'd just see something sad and miserable looking back at us. We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make things worse.
When this guy's a downer.
For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future.
Listen, all I'm saying is you're making me really want to stare in that
Though,
mirror.
for what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable in it looking back at you. You probably look perfectly normal.
I want to look in the mirror now.
Probably. Do you not know what we look like? He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
I mean, considering this mouse is like a little monster finger, I'm pretty sure we are a monster. Let's see. I want to see how handsome I am. Yes.
Please don't. I'd rather the princess kill us again than
I want to see how handsome we are.
dreadful we are.
I want to see how beautiful we are.
I care less about what we look like and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
I don't care. I just want to see how beautiful I
I'm
am.
not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
I don't know, but I want to see how handsome I am. Approach the mirror. Wait, no, can I? This whole cabin is different than last time.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
I feel like you're lying to me right now. We're gonna approach that mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Where's my reflection? Oh.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Wait!
You know how ridiculous you look.
Wait, where did it go? Where's the mirror?
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Why do we look like a monster, though? Well, I guess take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Alright, we got this time. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Oh.
revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Oh god, is she gonna be like a giant dragon or something?
Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
Oh my god. Can we just tell this guy to stop talking?
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her
True.
booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Oh no.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Oh my god, I don't want to go
You
down.
weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
I don't want to go down. I don't want to go down.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Shut up, Broken. You suck, Broken.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
He's a traitor. He's a traitor.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Jeez. Continue down the stairs. Oh no, is she a monster?
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
We tripped. Did we trip? How did we tumble?
The princess
Oh, God.
towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window.
Oh,
Her
no.
long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
I think you need to die. You definitely look like a monster.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
No hesitation this time.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
No hesitation.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless.
No hesitation.
Such charming audacity.
You will die.
Drop it.
We will strike you. Tighten your
As
grip.
if on command, the blade
What?
slips from your grasp.
No, we
It clatters uselessly to the floor.
tightened our grip.
But we didn't drop it. We decided
Oh.
to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us? I have a duty to report facts as facts,
Oh,
and
no.
the fact is that you dropped the blade.
Oh no.
Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
This dude's like a poison right now.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
No. Do not kneel. No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Oh
Legs
god.
And your knees hit the floor.
This is not good for us. This is not good for us.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Pick up the knife.
The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
What's going on with her feet? Like this one, she's got like little claws. But then this foot looks normal. Might be just perspective, but she definitely looks like she's got little claws on her feet.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
You.
Speak.
You suck.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Fuck you, lady. Remain silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Yes, I do actually.
You're less broken than I thought.
You're only as powerful as I make you.
Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
You're not better than me. Okay, let's get that straight.
Pick up that needle.
What? Is it a needle?
It's what she wants.
Well, no, I don't
No
want to pick up the
objections
knife.
here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade.
True.
As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Oh, I don't have a choice here. Oh no. Pick up the blade.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
Shut up, Broken.
Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably gonna stand anyway.
No, you're falling for her delusions. No. No. I hate you so. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce.
I would say this is more she's controlling me than a truce.
The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
We will slay you this time.
To defy me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
Nah, you suck.
Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
Exactly. End this.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
No, Broken. Don't take control.
Your hand
No.
lifts the blade
No.
and brings it
No.
towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language.
No.
End her.
Please, let me end her. Slay the princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One
We
step
can do
at a
this.
time, you move towards the princess.
We can slay the princess.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson.
We will slay you.
Plunge that knife into your lung.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
Don't.
No.
Another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do,
Ugh.
while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility.
Broken, you are betraying us right now.
Then it slides back out, the wound
Oh,
burning
God.
as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
We will kill you.
Now, do it again.
No.
Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
We will kill you.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her.
We-
It's what she wants.
No. Broken, don't do this.
Heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you. I'm on it.
Thank you.
Your other hand locks around your wrist,
What the fuck?
perforating vital organs.
Oh, God.
The blade still flails towards you, managing to slice
God.
bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite
Jesus.
the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece. At least for now.
We will kill her, guys.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird thinking it can defy a god.
We will defy you.
It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
No. We will slay you. Slay the princess.
You can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
We will.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement.
We will slay her.
This would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will.
This doesn't feel like free will. It feels like Broken is controlling me right now.
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just doing what she has to.
And we're doing what we have to, Broken.
Stop.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat.
We will kill you.
The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
We will slay you.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different
We
than
learned-
you were before.
Whoops. We learnt no hesitation to kill you where you stand.
Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death.
We will kill you.
There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps. Or a pet.
I'm no one's pet.
Well, that's the meaning, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yes, how thoughtful of her. It's a mercy. Take it.
Shut up, Broken.
I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At
Exactly.
least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
No hesitation. No hesitation.
Yes, though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react.
We'll kill you this time.
The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance.
We will kill her.
She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees.
We will kill her.
But you don't give her any time to recover. Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge your blade into her chest.
We did it.
As you find your target again
Jesus.
and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh.
Why is she smiling?
We can do this, can't we?
Jesus, why is she
Always
laughing?
Could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
And we're going to complete it.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness.
No, Broken, we won't do it.
Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You.
Yeah.
You heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
Fuck you.
Before you can strike
Oh, God.
a blow, the princess rushes out, knocking you off your feet.
Look at the fear. All that ego and cockiness left her the moment we struck back.
There's an
Jesus.
unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks, numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest.
Jesus, yeah, she's just smashing us to
Your body is
pieces.
crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact.
I think we're dead.
You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
Yeah, we got you.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
I brought you down to my level.
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch them.
Fuck you, Broken. I hope you die too.
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall.
Exactly.
But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty.
Fuck you.
Aside from the pain, I feel fine.
Exactly. We're heroes. God
Collapses to
Slayer.
the floor. Her
Or God
glassy
Killer,
eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear, as the two of you perish together.
We did it. We won.
I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we?
This is about as happy as we could wish, hero.
Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something,
Exactly.
I guess.
Yeah. We did
Regardless
it.
of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
We did it, though. We slayed her. Chapter 3. The Fury. Well, that doesn't sound very good. Oh, God.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is that?
What is this? Oh, my God. Oh, no. You know, maybe we shouldn't have slayed her.
I think he's upset.
Yeah, I think we f***ed up.
And what's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Voice of the stubborn?
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was and ever will be.
Oh, what is this bop? This music's kind of banging.
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us, and you almost got us killed.
Yeah, exactly.
You're being too generous. He did get us killed.
That's also true.
All right, enough chatter.
I've got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it without any more interruptions.
Narrator, don't you see? This is clearly not how it's supposed to be.
Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a...
If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her, and it's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it?
Jeez, what did we turn this place into?
Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
This music's a bop, though. Let's see, it feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You'd better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice.
So what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've ever really got...
You broken, you f***ing tried to kill us last time.
Crock of shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, you stabbed us last time. Repeatedly.
Exactly. They get it. These guys get it.
It didn't even work. It doesn't count.
It does count, you asshole.
We died!
Yeah.
If you didn't submit to her, for all we know, that wouldn't have happened.
Exactly.
It's the punishment you all deserved for not listening to her.
God, you are like the little brother nobody wanted.
Aside from our sulking friend, I don't think we have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever gonna change.
We got this.
Second he tries something, I'll put a stop to it.
Thank you, Stubborn. If we hit this point of no return you mentioned, then what happens?
Then what happens? Have you even been listening? It's the end is what happens.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but is there something after the end?
Probably not.
How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there. If there even is a there.
Why not?
It doesn't matter, because we're going to win.
I like this guy's attitude.
Now that's exactly the sort of mindset I like to see. Don't let yourself be consumed with self-doubt. Don't flirt with oblivion. Just focus on the present and everything will be absolutely fine.
No hesitation! Let's see. No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well proceed this through. Proceed to the cabin. Oh, I don't like how slimy it is. Ew, it looks so gross. I need another cough drop.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
We will.
That's it? No final words of advice?
We will end her.
I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
That's not gonna work, Broken.
Cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now, and you're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining.
We love Stubborn. We love Stubborn and Hero, and we hate Broken. Proceed into the cabin. What will it look like this time?
The interior of
Oh,
the cabin is a
God.
place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight.
Jeez, that's a giant mirror.
But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
Ew. Oh my god. Living meat? That's
That's horrible.
disgusting. Yeah, exactly.
You did this.
Oh, whatever.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
We need it.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
And we'll only do it the right way. It's the mirror again, and this time it's blocking the door.
A mirror? There is no mirror. We've done this already. Try to keep up. The repetition is maddening. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely. What are you trying to say exactly?
We're going a little crazy, guys.
He thinks we've lost it. That we're succumbing to madness, that something in us has broken.
Well, yeah, you. It's you.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you. It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
Let's see. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the pedestal. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yep.
Good. Nothing feels better than gripping cold steel.
I wish we had like a sword or a flail or a mace or something, not just a little dagger. Let's approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange.
I don't know. I'd like to be able to
It
see our
really is
reflection
just
this
like
time.
last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now?
Because we're going crazy.
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us from her.
I'd rather wipe away the
Don't you
dust.
want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash it.
I'm gonna wipe it away.
Nah, I'm with him on this one. Smash it. Let's get violent already.
No, we're gonna look at our
Do whatever
reflection.
you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter. Aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Why are we going so crazy? Let's wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement.
Well, let's line.
As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Oh, I hope she's not. She's gonna be like a giant monster
I'm
this
not
time.
surprised. You step forward into the darkness.
Oh no.
The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
This looks
The
disgusting.
air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Looks like this is a part of her. What do you mean? If she lives here, this looks like it is just her.
Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
Uh-oh.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart?
No, it wasn't actually. You're still alive, so no, it wasn't.
Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat.
Feel my blade in your neck, lady.
See how you've soured my once divine melody.
I'm gonna kill you.
She's so angry with us. Why? Why did you desecrate her? Why couldn't I stop you?
Because you're weak, broken.
Got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good. She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination. And we're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Agreed.
Whatever she is now is our fault. If she's an abomination, then what does that make us?
Heroes.
It
Gods.
doesn't matter what we are. She needs slaying. And we've got the means to do it. So let's get a move on.
I like this guy's attitude.
If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here. And it's why your task is so important.
We've got this time. Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls
my.
are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment,
Oh, God.
ripped skin and burning bone.
Her heels are her bones. Jesus.
The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Oh, this makes me uncomfortable.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Nothing compared to what I'm gonna do to you, lady.
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh.
We've got her this time.
Then, with a nauseating
Oh,
sound,
God.
the skin tears. It plops to the ground.
Oh no.
She pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings.
Oh, didn't that hurt, lady? Jesus.
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
We'll get her.
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve for letting it happen.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before, and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
She's like a boss. She exposed our weak point. Let's see. Slay the princess.
Your heart free of fear, you charge towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow.
We will.
It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory.
We've got this.
Horrifying squelch.
What?
You are unwound.
What?
No,
Oh,
that's
God.
not stuff. She can't just do that.
She's cheating.
She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
Oh my god. That is disgusting.
You should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even in her defilement, she is merciful.
Oh my god. That's disgusting.
We're not out for the count just yet.
We still can do this. Let's see. There's no time. Step forward and engage your enemy. Exactly. Hesitation is what got us killed the first time. We will not hesitate again.
Skin flayed and organs flapping, you charge towards the princess.
We will get her.
That's right. She'll never stop us.
Still you defy your god! I've made the mistake of underestimating your resolve before! Never again!
You won't kill us.
Swing for
Oh.
her heart. What's left of you
Oh no.
explodes.
That's not good.
So that's it. It's over. Just like that.
Of course it's over. It's been over since the very first moment we laid eyes on her.
It's been over since you joined us, Broken.
This is the final note of your discordant melody. You will not return again, because you will live in that single tone forever.
Lame.
No! It's not over. We're a god killer. We've returned from death itself twice.
What's one more time, right, Stubborn?
Didn't you hear her? We're not dead.
Huh.
What's the difference? From many perspectives, there isn't one. But functionally, that is, from your perspective, the difference is massive. You are entirely laid bare, spread to each corner of the room. Yet you are wholly aware of the state you're in. Incapable of movement, but entirely capable of perception. In fact, perceiving your state is the only thing you can currently do. You are preserved, perfectly, in the amber of her torment.
Oh no.
We're more than this. We've lost bodies before. We just have to lose this one and make another.
Let's see, how are we supposed to lose this one? I can't do anything right now. She's not letting me. She's going to get worse. She gets worse every time. We get to a new cabin. Shed this vessel for the next. How are we supposed to lose this one?
I don't know. You're the one who makes things happen, so make it.
Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna shed this vessel.
Absolutely not. I refuse to let you just decide to die with your task unfinished. If you die here, the world is doomed.
Yeah, well, what are we supposed to do, buddy? But if you die, there's a great release. Wait, what? But you do die. Oh. There's a great release as you lose your grip on what's left of your flesh and blood. And yet, you are still here. Uh-oh.
Where the hell are you? Are you already at the princess?
What?
This place is different. Rotten. Death all around us. I want to go back.
So you've returned already, and I remain here. Is this our final destination?
Yes.
Princess tilts her head to look at you, and with a gesture, you are unwound.
Another.
Again? Already?
Another.
Clearly I left you with too much room last time. Perhaps this cell will hold you better.
You know what to do.
Again. Die again. Again you relinquish your body. And again you find yourself here, but somewhere else.
Your Honor, she's gorgeous.
Voice of the Smitten. No!
Absolutely
No!
divine.
Get this guy out of here!
You, guy who describes things. You better start saying what we do this time.
Kill her.
And what are you doing?
We're going to kill her.
Attacking her, obviously. Right. You charge towards the princess and...
There is no spark in you, only matter devoid of life.
You won't slay
you
us.
explode. Again.
And again. You let yourself go, and you are living once more.
You're on a path. We are not on a fucking path. I have no idea where we are.
Voice of the cheetah.
We're in the middle of a fight, so act like it.
We got this.
So you are. Okay, you dive towards the princess. We're unwound.
Oh, great.
Yes. Her head swivels creakily on her neck, fire in her eyes as your body unravels with blinding pain.
We will not lose.
Again.
Again! You have no body. You exist. You are reborn.
Your Honor,
No time. You narrate now.
yes, of course. Pristine blade grasped firmly in your hands, you fly towards the princess before she can turn to face you. You might actually do it this time.
We'll kill her.
Feel that body of yours slicing through the air. How many more times will I have to scatter you?
Forever.
As she turns towards you, the very essence of your being begins to flake away. Your muscles, then organs, then nerves lay bare and screaming as the rest of you is stripped of substance.
Only again.
Boo. It's just a body.
It just needs to last long enough to sink this blade into her heart.
I respect this dude.
It doesn't last. You are disintegrated. Everything goes dark.
Again. But there is no you to die.
How many times do I need to pulverize you before you finally understand? You are nothing. An empty void that dared to dream it was alive.
Again. We will do this again.
Right.
If we're nothing, then why are we still here?
Because
We
we
will.
always have been.
We will slay you again.
If we're nothing, then how can we do anything? The same way we always have. Being nothing has never stopped us. Now end this. End her.
We will.
You cannot win if you cannot be.
We will. We will be. In this. A force races towards the princess's exposed heart. Threads of texture pulled from an all-encompassing nothing.
How? I've scattered the atoms you clung to and there was nothing there to find. You can't exist.
And yet we do. The threads pierce her heart and cradle her spirit.
It's over.
Oh, I think I understand you now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do the things I did to you. I don't think I knew what I was doing.
She sounds genuine.
I don't
They
care.
always do in the end.
There's no mercy for her.
It's cold, but I'm going to be okay, right?
There's no mercy for you, monster. Oh god. What just happened? You do not get the chance to respawn. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I don't know if that's a good idea.
There's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Let's see, I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. The narrator's gone?
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
Oh, not the sweet
He
narrator.
was never going to outlast us.
The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
I don't know where she went.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
Why is it awful?
It's like it's mocking us.
Don't bother looking for her. I'm sure it's just a waste of time.
Jeez. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Is the broken still with us?
Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
Agreed. Approach the
I'm
mirror.
begging you, don't do this.
We don't have a choice. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
We got this. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her. What is happening? Oh god.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
This looks like a fear and hunger boss. Jesus. All the hands. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Let's see. Do you know of the narrator? Or do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Attack the entity, destroy your body. The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Are you gonna try to steal my body? Let's see. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But you were always the princess. Or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Oh no. I think we need to destroy ourselves so this thing can't escape. I don't trust it. You raise your will to end your life, but as it buries into the space your body should be, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Oh no. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
I don't trust you.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Uh-oh. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess, to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape.
Oh, whoops. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I'm not going back. I'm going to wait.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh. The game just closed. That's not cool. What the hell?
You have returned to me.
Oh my god.
Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
Attempt to outweigh your destiny. Oh, great. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Of course.
You won't.
Oh. Oh god. Everything goes dark, and you die. Oh no, Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess? Bring the fury to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna stop the video right now. We've been going for an hour, and I need another cup of tea before I continue. So yeah, we slayed the princess successfully once, even though she did kill us. We're gonna have to keep doing it though. We're going to have to keep killing her and saving the world, because we are heroes. And yeah, I love the narration. This all the voice acting so beautiful, the music so beautiful. But yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this. So I've been the Deli Gamer. Hopefully you have a good 2025, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.